right? To recap, you were thrown out of your home and you're staying in a hotel. Everything is in storage unit. Kids are overwhelmed, and your son, which grade is he in? And so he feels like his world is like shaken. And when your kid acts out, right, the thing what you want to do is doing validation therapy. So remember, they are coming from a very wounded place. So whatever she blames, just blow it up. Don't even
I said
So just what she's saying is, I wish I had a stable home. That's all you hear each time. So you replace it with that word.
Yes, because she said, I don't have my own space. I don't know what to do. And I said, you know what, Sophia? You don't have to be really nasty about that. I said, we're supposed to stick together, we're a family. I said, this was out of our control. It was not because of rent or anything. We always paid our rent. And she's like, you guys are broke. Da, da, da. Like, she doesn't know I have, like, we have an annuity with his union, but you can't touch it unless he was out of work for 12 months. I said, you don't know everything financially. You think you know it all. I said, who pays your car insurance? Who pays your gas to get back and forth to school? You don't even have a job. But she doesn't. She found a job at Boston Market, so she's going to be starting.
What's happening to her schooling? Is she not
She's graduating. She's graduating. She's in school.
Why are you making her work? You want her to work still?
She's going to be 18 years old. She wants things like I can't. She should work. She's going to be 18 years old. I know you believe that the kids should not work.
No, I'm not saying shouldn't work,
Sophia
but I'm saying
Sophia
because that makes you
all schedule. Sophia does well.
So you prefer her to.
She has too much free time, and then she's smoking pot every day. She loves to smoke pot, and it's like she's always get $10, get $10.
No, but that's what the thing is. When they work, they get extra money, which they spend.
Right, but she's a good saver. She'll save for things, and you know what I mean. She's not, but it just seems like I had to put gas in her car to get to school. I pay her car insurance, and I do a lot, and I think that. Just even her having a part-time job. Like next week, she's going to work 2 days. That's good for her.
You are a great mother, but the way you were saying is, you don't need to be this way. Like what you can say is, hey, I would prefer not to talk if it is going to be hurtful for me.
Yeah.
It's about me, and just walk away.
Yeah.
See, what you're trying to do is still mother and correct her behavior, and that's where it's going to be a problem.
Right.
Because first of all, it's not your own home. It's a hotel. So when she acts out, it's going to be more of a problem for you.
Right. Because you won't have to leave what happened. She says, you're homeless. I said, you're not. I said, you have a room. We have a hotel, and it is just a hotel room, but it's a roof over your head. And you have your meals, and you don't want food.
We went to motel. Look at that.
Yeah.
Blue Sea Motel.
Uh-huh.
I think, most of the family in America has like crazy stuff going on, so
the woman did tell me in CTI that you will not believe the amount of people that are losing their homes because the rents are so high.
I don't believe it.
She said, because I lived in Chums for 19 years. It's really, not that I don't like Rome, but I wanted my son to have his education in Chelmsford High. He's been in Chelmsford since kindergarten. I have been paying more rent and a higher rent for 19 years because I wanted my kids, because that Chelmsford was a great education. And I feel that Sophia went over to the charter school, and I wish she never left the high school, but it was either that or she was going to just drop out of school. Like, I couldn't force her to get to school. She did need some.
So overall, how are you handling yourself?
I've been trying to stay positive every day, and I've been doing pretty good with taking what I need to do. Like today, for example, I had to call Social Security because I had a new bank account. So I called them last month and gave them all my new information. My checks, I get 3 checks, my check, and then Sophia and Brian get a check, under my name.
So what keeps you going? What gives you, if in case you're talking about this issue to other people who are getting homeless, or not exactly homeless, like what you call shifted from their stable environment of living and going into a place where it's not stable. What would you advise them?
Oh, I just it just all what happened with me. I mean, it just
No,
happened
like
so
how you did you
fast.
find homestead? Like what I'm
Oh yeah.
trying to bring out
Oh
is,
yeah. Well,
see, you found
like
some
I had,
resources,
like
right?
yes,
So
I did.
what created that resources? Like how did you figure it out?
Well, because I know that somebody had told me about the community teamwork, and I went to them and just told them that I'm having my landlord had wanted to take back his apartment because he wanted to make it into a condo. That's what he's doing with his house, making two different condos. So he said we could have till June. So I was still looking, and then we had the pipes leaked and all the mold happened and everything. And I said, you need to fix the mold. It was bad for us to breathe and everything. And he said, well, I'm just going to do the whole place over when you leave. You know, I'm not going to fix it. And you can't just not do that. But I didn't call a lawyer or do anything. So the next thing you know, he sent me a thing and said, be out by the end of the month. Like, be out. It was the 21st. He said, be out by the 26th. So I had to take everything I could, put it in
You put it
storage. And then,
storage.
I mean, basically, it's hard if you don't have good credit. Like I went there and they are willing to give me home base so much money a year. So for
This
one
will
year,
allow you
for
to have
one
a.
year. So like say I find a place. I mean I was paying 14. You can't touch anything for 14 unless it's a 2 bedroom, even in Lowell.
Oh.
So say I go 16, like and then I'll pay, they give you so much money a month, they'll hold it and they put it in an account, so I
So
mean
it's
it's
been very
just
harsh for you.
it's very hard because of my credit. I could fill out, say you're looking for an apartment and I'm looking for an apartment. I called 10 places yesterday. 3 of them got back to me today. And he said, what about, tell me about yourself. I said, family, 2 kids, da, 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 da. Okay, well, you have to pass a background check and a credit check. And he
And
said,
what is the credit number he's looking for?
he was looking for one was 750, one was 650. Mine's not even at, almost at 600. So I said, well, what about a cosigner? Because I was thinking, I asked my in-laws and they said yes, but they said no. They said yes, then they said no. And so today I said, what about a cosigner? Just never even answered me back. He said, nope, it's required. You have to have 650. And the other one said, nope, it's required. You have to have 750. I even told him that I was part of the home-based program. So right
So
there,
even in spite of home base, it's
yeah,
tough to get a
yeah,
house.
right. It's because like if you walk in, your credit could be 750, 800. You know what I mean? Like if you're gonna go rent a place and you get 10 applicants, I'm probably at the low end of the
So they
spectrum.
decide by the
Yeah,
credit score and
correct,
background
that's right.
check.
But she had told me that she had some landlords that were lenient, but she called the 2 places she had mine, and I guess they never called her back, so that must have mean that they were renting.
So you do have hope because of homestead, but still you're having a challenge getting
Right.
the credit
And
score
right,
improved.
I have to do that. I have to pay. So meantime, only one check went in. The other 2 checks didn't go in. So that check, right? I had to pay my van for 400. Then I had to pay I paid 100. It was 50% off the storage this month. And I was paying, so I paid 126. 200 for the whole family cell phones, $50 a piece, right?
So you're
And then
watching every money you spend.
right, every penny I spend. And now it's like I'm down to $200 I paid. But the thing
Dinner,
is,
how much you budget for?
Huh?
How much you budget for dinner?
Oh, you know what I've been doing is I went to Market Basket.
So you're still cooking? I thought in hotel you cannot
No,
cook.
well, you know what it is they have a kit, they have a cat, they have toaster,
Oh, really?
they have a microwave, everything. One night I bought we had tuna, toasted tuna sandwich. They were delicious. We buy bags of salad. We have our salads.
So it's
So we have a
not
little fridge in
so
the room. So
night.
it's all right. I haven't been to one pizza. I've been in there since the 26th. We have bought one pizza out. Other than that, Market Basket, and we make things in the breakfast. They have like breads and bagels. Bagels. One time we had breakfast with supper. I took a couple of omelets, saved them, and we made omelet bacon
So
cheese.
so you are getting savvy at the living
I
like
am,
a
but-
traveler,
right,
like a gypsy style.
yeah.
That's
But
so
I just
nice.
feel
You
like-
have a
I
very
feel-
good attitude about this whole
But
thing.
Then I feel like, how did it get this way? I feel like a loser. Like, how did I like?
So the
get
thing
this
is,
way?
like, don't let those thoughts come into you. See, the problem is, right? You need to, like, I actually, when I went through crisis time in my life, I will even tell myself, I have no time to cry now. Let me do it later.
Right.
So I postpone the morning part because
And
the
I
morning will come. The morning will come, but right now it's action time.
Yeah. But the other day, after being out for it's been a week. A week it was a week Tuesday, and I think it was Tuesday, and every single thing went wrong since I got home. I just broke down and I said, Brian, you don't understand how overwhelmed I am. Like I sit on the phone, I so to cancel that. I had to sit into the CT labs for 3 hours. I had to call Social Security to find out what a checks went. That took 2 hours. I had to call the place because I got in a car accident. The lady hit the front of my car. Then I had to just call the stores, let them know that I'll be there Friday, so pay them, just every little thing. Then I want my son to write down his name and teachers and stuff because I wanted to call the housemaster to let them know what's going on because Brian does have ADD and I think that's affecting him a little bit more because his grades were good. His grades are still good, but I think he's just like
You guys
giving
are
up.
going to blossom into a very beautiful space. So
But I just
you need to hold it strong for them because one person has to be the hero in the
and I am, and
situation.
they say that they go if it wasn't for mom, we'd be like totally because they know and Brian has been and Brian's been really good. Like he's like, oh my god, I can't believe how much you do because he's been like taking some of the driving load for me because helping me, and I just
You
it's
know
very
what? For
overwhelming.
their life, they'll remember this event that shifted your life. They'll make correct choices based on what you're going through crisis. I am so proud of you. You are,
But
like,
now that's bothering me now that positive that went positive. Like
that's
I don't
okay. Don't
like
You
I
know what?